Shortly after declaring her divorce from spouse Ryan Scott Anderson on March 28, Gypsy-Rose Blanchard was photographed with her former fiance Ken Urker. A month after divorcing her spouse, Gypsy-Rose Blanchard is content and self-assured in her flesh. Blanchard, 32, was interviewed by Pimple on May 1 at Lifetime's Television Academy for Your Consideration event in LA. "I'm just enjoying my time traveling," Louisiana native Blanchard tells Pimple. "I don't get to travel very often because I am on parole, so I have to get permission from my parole officer to travel, so I'm just enjoying tonight." Wearing a red blazer and sporting freshly blonde hair, Blanchard said she has been enjoying new experiences in her life, including going to the beach, shopping at Sephora, and going to a jazz festival in New Orleans in late April with her dad, stepmother, and her wonderful boyfriend Ken Urker, with whom she was previously engaged. Shortly after declaring her divorce from her husband, Ryan Scott Anderson, a special education teacher in Louisiana, on March 28, Blanchard was seen with Urker. Before splitting up, Blanchard and Anderson lived together for around 3 months following Blanchard's release from prison in December 2023. Blanchard told Pimple that all of the recent physical alterations she has had, including a rhinoplasty, are a part of her continuous development. "In order to distance myself from the old Gypsy," Blanchard stated, "I had been wanting to undergo a physical transformation. I felt like, growing my hair out and going into prison was me evolving into my own back then. But coming out of prison was another evolving moment for me. Therefore, I believe that I am currently quite confident, proud, and at ease with the way I look." In 2016, Blanchard, a Munchausen by proxy victim, entered a guilty plea to second-degree murder for plotting Dee Dee's murder with her then-boyfriend Nicholas Gojon. According to reports, Gypsy-Rose Blanchard and her ex-fiance Ken Urker are back together. She acknowledged that the couple is not in a rush to get married when asked if she would marry Urker. "I've got to get divorced first," Blanchard said. The Gypsy what Rose Blanchard has said about having a child. The Bruins lost 34-17 to the Tigers. Blanchard, who is expecting a girl, provided an update on her pregnancy a few days prior to the football date. The update mentioned some unexpected symptoms that she experienced in the second trimester. "I've noticed that she kicks a lot now." In a video posted on her YouTube channel on September 19, she stated, "I've begun to notice her sleeping pattern and feel those movements. So I have noticed that she kicks a lot at night, anywhere from 9 o'clock at night to 11 o'clock at night, and she's calmer during the daytime," Blanchard continued. Additionally, she revealed that eating sweets makes her unborn child more active, and she called the sensation of the kicks magical and an exciting part of pregnancy. Would you want to read the most recent coverage of crimes? For updates on current trials, details on interesting unsolved cases, and breaking crime news, subscribe to People's free true crime newsletter. The symptoms are controllable. "All in all, I believe my pregnancy is doing really well," Blanchard said. "I consider myself fortunate that everything is going so smoothly. Therefore, knowing that she is developing normally was a comfort. Knowing that I'm in good health as the mother is a comfort." In July, Blanchard made her pregnancy public. She disclosed the baby's sex the next month. At the time, she said on Instagram, "The moment y'all have been waiting for. It's a girl." The Gypsy-Rose. Life After Lockup star talked to people about parenting and how she looks up to her stepmother Christy after announcing her pregnancy. Gypsy-Rose Blanchard describes how her new romance with her ex-fiance bloomed. Ken Urker. "He is my first love, exclusive. I want to be kind, that my kids come to me for any kind of advice, just like my stepmother," Blanchard stated in July. "She is an amazing mother, based on my observations of her parenting style. She is helpful without being intrusive." She said of Christy, "She lets her kids find their dreams while also being able to pick up the pieces when those dreams fall apart sometimes. So that's kind of the mantra I want to live by." January 2025 is when Blanchard is due.